Hello everyone, my name is Jayathma Wickramanayake and I am the United Nations Secretary General's Envoy on Youth. Thank you to the organizers of Mock COP for inviting me to participate in these important discussions to ensure that we can get the world back on track when it comes to tackling the climate crisis. As you know, the COVID-19 pandemic has forced the postponement of COP26 to next year. But the climate crisis cannot be postponed. It remains an urgent crisis. Sea level rise is accelerating. Human livelihoods are threatened by increasingly frequent natural disasters. And the period from 2016 to 2020 is said to be the warmest 5-year period on record. The latest science also shows us that the nature is deteriorating rapidly worldwide. We know what needs to be done in order to address the climate crisis. Countries must work together to deliver on the commitments they made under the historic Paris Agreement, transitioning swiftly away from fossil fuels and towards a low carbon future. And in this particular moment, where governments are considering COVID-19 recovery plans, we have an opportunity to recover better together from the interconnected crisis we face. It is our future at stake. We are the generation who will be most affected by the climate crisis. Young people's voices, perspectives, and ideas must be taken into account in our collective efforts to limit the worst impacts of climate change. I have every confidence that these short-sighted politicians who choose not to embrace a just transition will be replaced by leaders from the next generation who are committed to ensuring a more livable and sustainable future for themselves and generations to come by putting people and planet ahead of profit. It's very encouraging to see young people gathering virtually even during these difficult times to ensure that youth perspectives are represented in the ongoing climate conversations. Climate change is undoubtedly the defining challenge of our generation, and countries can learn a lot about raising ambition and working together from young leaders like you who are organizing around the world to hold their leaders accountable. Thank you, and I wish you a successful mock COP over the next 2 weeks.